and welcome to A Positive Thought. I created this daily podcast because life is hard and it's actually impossible to be positive all the time. But I hope today's thought will give us a chance to stop, reflect, and have a moment of gratitude in our day, even if that moment is small. Because we're all a work in progress. This is just a reminder, not professional advice. I'm your host, Candice B, and today's thought is try a little patience. This is another one where I have to get myself together because while I'm much better than I used to be, I definitely lack patience in certain situations. It's interesting because I don't consider myself to be a person who wants to rush through life. I love taking time to enjoy the small things. I like going for long walks with no destination in mind, and I just like experiencing life in general. But y'all, sometimes I don't have patience when it comes to waiting on people to do things, standing in long lines, or even watching suspenseful movies. I'm always ready to get to the point. But lately, I've been thinking a lot about one of my favorite quotes. It comes from my great grandma who says, "Stop wishing for tomorrow because you're only wishing to be closer to death." She also says, "Stop wishing your life away," or "Stop waiting on death," or "Stop wishing for death." And this is a quote or something she said to me my entire life. Like as a kid, she would always tell me that if I was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Friday," or "I can't wait till this or that." And it's a little dramatic, but it's true when you think about it. Like if you're always wishing for the next thing, you're not enjoying what you have. And all you're doing is getting closer to the day you die. Funny enough, last year helped me learn a lot of patience. At the top of the year, I made a pretty major life decision that ultimately got put on hold because of the thing that shall not be named. We're keeping it positive here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that life decision got put on hold. And I spent so much time wishing it could come sooner, which honestly made me depressed with everything else going on. Eventually, I stopped wishing for the thing that shall not be named to be over and started adjusting to life as it is. I'm anticipating when I can make that major move a reality instead of depending on it for my happiness. I'm honestly not even holding my breath about it anymore, which is growth to me. Last year, I had to wait on so many things, but at the time of recording this podcast, things are speeding up and life is getting way more interesting. It's amazing to watch, and it's also amazing to see how much better things are progressing because I tried a little patience. I waited, which means I got better at certain skills, I was able to save money, and things are being done the right way. One of the things I've been doing lately is putting myself in situations that help me build patience. I read somewhere that I should complete a puzzle, which is one of my least favorite things to do, probably because I lack patience, and so far it's going well. I put on some music or a podcast and get to work. It's kind of relaxing. I also put a lot of things into perspective. I realized that my lack of patience ultimately came from me being inconvenienced. And on the scale of things that could have been happening to me, being inconvenienced is nothing. I've always half-assed my attempts to try and become more patient because my heart wasn't in it. This time though, I truly want to become a more patient person. It's a part of my growth as a human. I'm doing it because I think it will make me a better person, better partner, and better friend. Are you a patient person? Let me know on Twitter or Instagram at apositivethoughtpod, and please share this podcast with at least one person who you think needs to hear it because I would appreciate that so much. Until tomorrow, that's today's positive thought.